I seriously cough at the beginning of every single live. Every one. Like Allie takes a drink of something every single live. I cough. That's my thing. So, what we need to talk about is January. Goodness gracious. January is going to be nuts, you guys. If you've never experienced a boom season, I know you guys are like, oh my gosh, they talk about it all the time. It's going to be like, what makes it so crazy? Like, people are ready for a new year, and you see people posting about how 2018 is going to be different than any year before, and people do it every single year. Now, what we need to realize is a lot of people post about it, but they're, what is going on? A lot of people do the same thing that they did last year, and then they're like, why am I not getting different results? And it's because they're not doing anything different. So January is like always, we make New Year's resolutions. We want to lose weight. We want to get healthier. We want to have clearer skin than we did last year. We want to have more muscle tone than we did last year. We want to eat better. We want to start new healthy habits and actually stick to them, not just for a couple months or until summertime. We want to actually make a healthy lifestyle we can stick to forever, and make ourselves the healthiest we've ever been, get the bodies we've always wanted, make more money, budget, have a new budget. Everybody's always like, oh my gosh, what a perfect time to budget. You get your tax return back, all of this stuff. And that's the other thing. People are going to be getting their tax returns back. A second. Frankie, what are you doing? Wish somebody was on. I always have this crisis. I'm in Determined Diamonds, right? Kylie, I see that you're on now. I always have this mid live crisis where I'm like, am I in the right page? I am though, right? Yeah, I am. Okay, so oh my, I don't know what I just. Okay, so hello, thank you so much. Thank you for telling me. Hello. Okay, so everybody's gonna be getting. I quit. I give up with this. What? Why? What is happening? Everybody gets their tax returns back, and everybody wants to spoil themselves a little bit because they saved money all last year. They worked so hard to do their taxes, and they gave all this money, so they're getting this money back. And it's probably when people have the most money, a lot of people, for the whole year. So this is when they feel like they can splurge a little bit on themselves. So what you need to do is make them realize that the absolute best thing that they can do for themselves is splurge in a way that will keep on giving. Because if they use a little bit of their tax return to buy themselves a business, that's something that's going to keep bringing them in money all year, all next year, for years to come if they decide to work this business like a business. And so you need to be portraying that to them. You need to get them to understand what is in it for them. Why is it worth it to them? When I go and pick up, when I was in Vegas and I saw that Vegas zip-up sweatshirt that I bought, and I was like, oh my gosh, do I really want to spend that much money on a sweatshirt? But I literally couldn't stop thinking about it. And so it was worth it to me to feel like I wasn't missing out on having that sweatshirt because I loved it so much. It was the perfect color. I love that gray splattery fabric it is. Super soft on the inside, super warm. And it was a memento of Vegas from when I went with my family this time and had an awesome time. So in my brain, I factored why it was worth it to me to spend that money on that for that particular reasons or whatever. And that's how you have to portray the business to them. You have to help them come up with reasons for why this is important enough to them to spend the money they've been waiting all year to get. Because to be completely honest, this money could go towards groceries, paying off debt, a down payment on a car that they desperately need to get to a job that they need, their kids. There's so many things that these people could spend their tax return on that are good reasons. Like, we can't say that those aren't good reasons to spend your money. We need to make them understand that, or make them come to the understanding themselves that they need this business more because it's going to pay for those things in the future. So that's what you need to, like, help them understanding. You need to do it in a caring and compassionate way. You can't tell somebody how to spend their hard-earned money, but you can help them come up with a really good idea that's going to help them pay for their life, their freedom, everything in the future, because they made a good decision to invest in themselves. So, but you can't be like a blunt bee about it. You have to help them come to that decision themselves. Does that make sense? Hey, Jessica, I hope you're doing okay. I've been praying for you and I love you so much. I hope everything's going okay. Please keep me posted. I just seen that you sent me a message too, so I will be listening to that as soon as I get off of here. But January is going to be lit. I'm angry. I bet you are. I thought about you this morning. I was like, I should like fast with her for like emotional support. I've just had a shake today, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I won't eat any good food today, I promise. I'll just have like a shake now and a shake later, just to kind of support you. I can't go without eating it all because I'll be a hangry mess, but love you. Stay strong. Goodness. And just think, you can have like, don't they give you ice cream after surgery? You can have ice cream after surgery or something. But what I also want you guys to understand is the potentials that you're getting now. Like, almost every single person I talk to now is like, oh, I'm going to sign up in January. Because they are thinking the same way we are. Because we've learned to think like our potentials. So they're going to have money then. It's going to be a fresh start. A great time to make new goals. January is going to be lit. Let me just tell you. But it's not going to be lit if you aren't putting in the work now. If you're not getting potentials now, potentials aren't just going to like come out of thin air in January and be talking to you. It's going to be all of the people who you have been talking to and building relationships with. Sorry, my dog just like twitched and everything is falling apart. So if you're not working 110% each and every day now, you're not going to have that 100% return in January, if that makes sense. January, February, March. So I don't want you guys to have the mindset of like, because this is not, a lot of people think, okay, well, this is a slow time. The holidays are going on, all of this stuff. But there's a couple reasons why we can't think like that. A, you're telling the universe that it's a slow time, so that's what the universe is going to give you. B, this is the pre-time to the boom season. So this is where we get a lot of stuff moving and start our momentum. You don't want to start running in January. You already want to be going full force when January hits. I think I was doing letters. So C would be, if I were a potential, and this is how I think about other people's businesses, so I know this to be true. When a unique rep messages me who isn't posting and working their business unless there's a deal and it's convenient for them, I don't order from them because I know that this isn't their full-time income and there's other people out there that make this a priority every single day. And this is their livelihood. This is what they're passionate about. I see them post about it every single day. Those are the people I want to order from because I know and I see them taking it seriously. People think that way about you because they know that if you're just messaging them when it's convenient, they just see you as a sale. You know what I'm saying? Yes, girl. I know I'm preaching here for a minute. And if they were thinking about joining your team and they don't see you taking it seriously 100% of the time, why should they think that you're going to be there for them as their sponsor 100% of the time when you're not there for yourself 100% of the time? Why should they trust you when you are not taking your business seriously? Why should someone order from you when you are not dedicated enough to yourself to work your business every single day? Like, and me as a customer, when I think about that, there have been reps who have not responded to messages from me. There have been reps who have only responded when it's convenient to them. So why would I order from them if they aren't going to give me 110% customer service? What if I have a problem with my order and this girl hasn't been on Facebook in a week? How do I know that she's not going to dip out and not be on Facebook when I need help with my order? Or like my tracking number isn't working or whatever. And I'm just using Younique as an example because I order from them. And I have a couple girls, and I order from a couple different girls because they all take their business very seriously. This girl this last month, she reached out to me and she runs her page very organized, and she does free gifts. She takes very good care of her customers, and she has been doing this for a long time. And she's been doing it consistently for a long time. And so she messaged me and reached out and said, I'm going for my pink status promotion. I was like, girlfriend, send me your link. I'll order from you. That's fine. Did I really have extra money to be ordering right now? No, I didn't. But I did because I wanted to help her reach her goal, because I know what it feels like to be going for a promotion and be so close, So I wanted to help her do that. And she's supported my business in the past, and she helped me promote to Double Diamond. So we support each other. And I have other girls that I know work super, super hard every single day. I see them post. I see them do parties all the time. Those are the people I choose to order from, not these random messages I get on Instagram. They never like my stuff. They never message me ever again. And I see them post like every once in a while when they feel like it. I don't order from those people. So I just wanted to show you the other side of the coin from my perspective. Somebody who is ordering from a multi-level marketing company, I'm, a potential or a customer of theirs. And that's how I think about it. So that's how people think about us. So we have to make sure that we're showing them that we're loyal to them and our business, that we're dedicated, that we're taking this seriously. Because if you saw a company that was kind of doing something willy-nilly and wasn't taking it very seriously and wasn't dedicated to themselves, wasn't dedicated to their team, wasn't dedicated to their customers, and wasn't really making it a livelihood, you probably wouldn't order from that company. Does that make sense? So why should you expect that in return from somebody else if you're not doing those things? And it comes right back to thinking about what kind of a distributor you want on your team, writing that down in a list. And all the things that you want from somebody, if you're not being those things, that's not what you're going to get. So if you want somebody on your team that posts the 3-3 rule, messages every day, gives goals to their team, gets on every live training, every Zoom, everything, gets on the family calls, which I know the family calls is one thing that I need to be more dedicated to, because it's our corporate family to be together, better together, and just to feel that, family atmosphere. Everybody if you want somebody who's going to get on every Jade Hooper call, you best be doing those things and leading by example. If you want people on your team to do that, that's what you have to do. If you don't want people to do that on your team, you don't want them to be plugged in and setting goals and reaching goals and completing their steps to success and posting and messaging, then it's fine that you're not doing it, because if you don't want people on your team to do that, then you don't have to. But if you want people on, and I'm not saying that to be a brat, I'm saying that because it's, in all honesty, if that's not something that you care about, then that's fine. Don't worry about it. But if you want people on your team to be doing those things, you better be showing them the way to do it first. So you lead by example. And if you're doing all of these things, and this is the thing I really wanted to talk about. Sorry, I got off on a rant. What I really wanted to talk about was these Power Hour trainings. How you guys wanted to step up your leadership. And I know a lot of people have said, I don't know where to take my leadership. I don't know even where to start. This is an excellent place to start, and I want you guys to feel comfortable doing all of these things before your teams blow up in January. I want you guys to feel comfortable getting your face in front of other people and talking about what you know you're good at. And the people that have been doing it, I applaud you, because when your businesses explode in January, you won't have to worry about catching up your leadership. Your leadership will already be there. You will already be at the next level, so that when you promote to Diamond, you're already doing the things you need to do to go to Double. You're already doing the things you need to do to go to triple. You're already going to have the leadership in place to be a triple diamond leader and make a $10,000 a month paycheck. You're not going to have to backtrack and like try and scramble to get your layered leadership down because you'll already be doing it. And it might seem like sometimes I just do these kinds of things because I feel like it. And that's not the case. I came up with this because I know I struggled from diamond to double, and now I've had a long struggle from double to triple because I wasn't acting like the advanced leader. Even though I wanted the advanced paycheck and I want that promotion, I wasn't acting and doing the things a triple diamond leader should be doing to reach that promotion. So I want you guys to already be there so that when the promotion comes, you're already at the next level. You're already at 2 levels ahead, and your team just has to run to catch up. And they will, because they'll see the leadership from you. So this turned into like a preach today. I'm glad I clicked go live because I'm like getting all these feelings out that I've been talking about or thinking about in my brain. So because we already know that you don't wake up one day after you promoted to a diamond leader and then start acting like it. You are already doing those things because that's how you get there. So if you don't step up and take responsibility for the leadership of the position you want, don't be surprised when you don't get there, or it takes you 4 times as long to get there. Frankie, get out of there. Get up here and lay down. Yep, lay down. Go on. Go right here and lay down. You're a good boy. You want to say hi? You want to say hi to everybody? Oh, thank you. Yes, I love you so much. Come here and lay down. So, I hope this was helpful. Please lay down. And I just want everybody to feel comfortable in the leadership position that they want before you start growing your team and get overwhelmed. Ooh, don't step on me. Lay down. Please lay down. Because it does get overwhelming, because with an increased paycheck, with an increase in promotion, comes a new level of stress. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to say that I don't get stressed out. Being a leader and a top enroller can be very stressful. Is it worth it? Of course it is. Of course it is. But as you start taking new leadership roles, and it's just like any job, if you're a manager versus like a base level employee, you have more stress, you have more responsibility, and you have to take on more leadership roles. That's why you get paid more. So, yes, exactly. That's it. You want to just do this live? Because that's all I really needed to say. But for real. And with, like I said, with the added promotion, with the pay raise, comes more leadership, more, you have to know how to manage your time. You have to know how, in a way to delegate, in a way, not so much with this business, but I know with other businesses, that's definitely important. How to teach leadership. And the best way to teach leadership is by doing, in teaching by doing, leading by example. So, I just want you guys to have this down pat. Like, know how to do layered leadership before you even really have to do it on a large scale, because it can get overwhelming. And you're going to have to be doing more and more the more you promote. So, I just wanted to lay that out there, just so you guys know. 2018 is going to be amazing. As far as the page goes, we have started adding people, as I'm sure you've seen. You should be adding yourself to that page. You can tag your team members in that post that's in the Diamonds in the Rough. Oh, my funny bone. Ay. But they should be clicking to add themselves, and then we are going in and accepting the people who add themselves. There are new files. There's going to be so much training because we're bringing all of our leaders under Morgan back together. This is how it was when we were all promoting like crazy. Like, I think Katie Riegler went triple diamond in like 5 months. I don't even know. It was insane. She went triple diamond so stinking fast. And Hope is coming back in. Bailey is coming back in. Hannah is coming back in. Jessica, Brooke, all of these girls, because what happened when they promoted, they started getting their own team pages. So what's happening now is we're all kind of like wanting to get back in the groove of when we were all together, because that was just what happened. When you were triple a diamond and above, you made your own page. I did it early, which you should not do. It was just, that was after everyone else kind of split off and whatever. I had my own reasons for doing it. None of you should be doing that. So what we're doing is we're bringing all of this leadership back together. All of the trainings are going to be back together. All of us leaders are going to be collaborating and doing things together to grow together. And that's how all of, like, Jessica went presidential. That's how Brooke went presidential. That's how Katie went triple diamond. That's how I went double diamond. And diamond in 5 months was on that page. That's how Hannah Gooch promoted to diamond in 4 months of being a fresh distributor. 4 months of being a fresh distributor, she went flipping diamond and was charted for double. I'm trying to think of who else. That's how Mallory went triple diamond. That's how Natalie went double diamond. Like, we all did it together. And seeing all the promotions on our page, seeing our sideline sisters being successful and doing amazing things, and seeing their leadership grow. So then their leaders were posting and sharing their tips, and then they would share them with, like, so then my team could see them, and everybody's team could see all of the emerging leadership, and we all did it together. It was amazing. So that's what we're going to be doing. Everybody's being added to the page now, and we're just going to, like, kick flipping butt. This is going to be a giant team push to diamond and above. And, like, all of us leaders, like, it's going to be crazy. So make sure you and your teams, anybody who's willing to work, see if anybody wants a fresh start, see if anybody is like, make it about them. That's the other tip I have. This is not about you and growing your business. This is about your leaders promoting and changing their lives. In turn, what's going to happen for you is your chart's going to grow. Your life is going to be changed, but don't make it about you. Make it about them, because that's why we're doing this, right? Is to help other people. Yeah, we probably joined for selfish reasons in the beginning, but now it would be selfish if we didn't want to share this with everybody else, because we know how amazing the opportunity is. So don't be selfish about it. Make it about all the people that you could watch going diamond and above, watching them cry when they get their first diamond check, watching them cry when they get their first double diamond check, because they'll cry. Let me tell you. I was an emotional wreck for weeks when I went double diamond. It was crazy. That was more money than I had seen in my entire life. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Thinking about triple diamond, I lay awake and cry at night just thinking about a triple diamond check. Like, that makes me, like, bawl my eyeballs out. And I still can't believe that's the next step. So knowing how that feels for you, and then realizing you can gift that to somebody else, that's where this gets incredible and legendary. So when you reach out to somebody and you're like, hey, like, I know that 2017 has been rough. You joined during the kit deal, or you joined during kind of close to the holidays, and I know it hasn't been a good time, but what about 2018? What would you say to getting started with me again? Like, you still have your kit, your website is still active, whatever. What would you say to, pushing with me to actually make a difference for yourself in 2018? Because with the boom season coming up, there's no way you couldn't go diamond. So the end of the year can be a little bit slower. It can be. It doesn't mean we can't get enrollments, but it can be a little bit slower. When you look at January through March, holy crap. So why not? If you're going to try, why not try now? Because it's going to be an amazing flipping time. So anyway, I'm going to get off of here. I've gabbed at you guys enough. Tag your teams in this. Let them watch it. And just make yourself a promise that you're going to change an extraordinary amount of lives in 2018, because that's what you have to give to other people. And if you're not giving, you're not living. So, I mean, just set huge, like, astronomical goals for your team, because this is gonna, even if you have nobody on your team yet, like, just know the next people you enroll are gonna be your rock stars. They're just gonna be amazing. Pray over them, love on them, give them the best training ever, and just be the best leader you can be. And 2018 is gonna be just like off the wall crazy. All right, I love you guys. Happy Monday, and I will talk to you guys soon. All right, love you, bye.